So how long have you been an operator for?
For about 20 years.
And where does your route typically go?
Well, it changes. We change every 4 months, so I can be in Lisbon today. Tomorrow I might be in Nyack, Jewett City. I go everywhere.
So what has your experience been with the bathroom break issue?
My experience has been sometimes it's hard to find the time to go. It could be something like you don't want to make the passengers late, because I would even say to a passenger, what time do you have to be at work? And they say, well, I'm early. And I said, good, because I want to stop and go to the bathroom. But if someone has to be on time, because a lot of people, they get points and their employer doesn't care if they're on the bus or not, that if they're late. So I won't go to the bathroom so they can get them to work on time. And then there's sometimes where I might only have that 1 cup of coffee in the morning. So and I say that's it, and I won't drink, so I don't have to run to the bathroom all the time, because sometimes just thinking of going to the restroom, you're late. It shifted to where only 1 cup of water one bottle of water for the whole shift, and it could be 8 hours to 12-hour shifts, because I think more than that, I don't have the time, because we could be running late, and then if you're already running late and then you have to go to the restroom, it just gets worse.
Yeah. So what's your sense about how other operators feel about bathroom breaks?
They probably feel about the same, because I've heard other operators mention, similar situations with either we can't find a bathroom or we have to hold it, so it's probably about similar.
Mm-hmm. What role has the union played in trying to fix this issue?
Well, they're really trying to communicate with our management, our voice, and letting them know how important it is for the operators to have built-in time to use the restroom.
And you said you were you've been an operator for 20 years?
Yes.
How has this issue, if at all, changed in that time?
They have tried to change some routes around to where actually, you know what they have done? They pretty much put us a list together of where we can go to the bathroom, but sometimes how routes change and time frame changes, it doesn't work quite as well as if they would give us extra time it put into our routes to use the restroom.
So has the list been helpful overall, or?
It's helpful for a period of time, but like I said, as time goes on, things change. With maybe we don't go in that direction anymore, or maybe they don't like us to use the restroom there. There has been times where we have places lock the restrooms, or they're not clean, things like that.
What would you say the optimal outcome is for you in your opinion?
To have at least 10 to 15 minutes put on, just built into our schedule to be able to recover if we do need to use the restroom.
And you think that would be enough time to be able to?
At least 15 minutes would really give us enough time, I believe so. I mean, because here in New London County, our runs are at each way an hour. And sometimes, depending on if we're running late, you might be waiting for 2 hours to use that restroom, depending on the situation. So if they built in at least 15 minutes, I think that would be very helpful. It is. I mean, it is a lot easier, it is a lot easier for a male to relieve themselves than a female. We also take a lot longer, because I can walk into the restroom the same time that a male co-worker walks in, but he is long gone before I even walk out the door. So sometimes us being females, we do need a little bit longer, I would believe sometimes. Well, I've experienced it. I would get pains in my side, or in my lower abdomen because of just holding it for so long. I mean, to where it lasts all night. So
wow.
It happens.
Wow. Do you still get this time to time?
I do sometimes. And then I have to realize, Sendra, get up and go to the restroom. Don't, it'll be okay.
So in terms of the bathrooms, you mentioned that some that you've discovered perhaps are not clean enough to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Could you sort of describe what that was like?
Oh, for one, sometimes there's not even soap in the restrooms or hot water. There could be, feces, around, and just doesn't smell too pleasant. And then we don't really have the proper things to clean or the time to clean,
Plus, it's not your job, I suppose.
It's not, but I mean, if I could do it, I would.
So do you see any resolution in the near future for this issue, or do you think, unfortunately, it'll be something that you'll continue fighting for?
I think there may be some resolution, because everyone has to go. So I think, I'm hopefully that they will understand what we're asking for.
You optimistic?
Yes, very.
Cool.
We have both. We have some that are very understanding, and we have some, as soon as we walk out the door, calling our boss. So we have both.
What sort of advice would you give to passengers about that?
I don't know what exactly I would say, but usually I say when you have to go, you have to go. And I'm not able to go home and use the restroom. I'm not able to get off the bus. I have to keep going. We have no breaks. We have no lunch breaks. We have nothing. We have to find the time to go. And most of them do understand that. They really do.